And you're looking at our live picture, NextRad radar, as showers and thunderstorms continue to move back into the Louisville metropolitan area. Again, we've had enough rain here since, well, 6:30. We picked up about 1/3 of an inch of rain, pretty much as we expected, 1/4 to a 1/2 inch. That has occurred. Rain still continues in the Louisville area. Off to our west, this is the area of showers and thunderstorms that we're currently watching that stretches from just the southwestern tip of Harrison County in Indiana across northern parts of Meade, back through northern and western Breckenridge, and a particularly heavy cell back here in Ohio County. This one perhaps the most intense of all this entire line. This line is moving to the east at about 35 to 45 miles per hour and is capable of producing some severe weather. Now, with the latest on that, let's go to Reed Yaden in our weather office. Reed, what's up?
Okay, Ken, just in Breckenridge County, as we had been anticipating, under the gun now, severe thunderstorm warning just issued for Breckenridge County. It remains in effect until 8:15. Doppler radar, and you can see it here, is indicating possible severe thunderstorms southeast of the Breckenridge County line. The storms are moving east at about 40 miles an hour and will pass near the city of Hardinsburg in about another 10 minutes. So the storm's moving east at 40 miles an hour. Severe thunderstorm warning for Breckenridge County until 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. Let me widen out and give you the larger view of the weather system, and you can see it. The moisture and the storms just keep resupplying themselves, as we've been talking about throughout the day. We've been watching the intense storms down in the western part of the state and down over Arkansas even, and now some of this is beginning to move into the western part of Kentucky, and indeed now we have the severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Breckenridge County. Let's take a look at Storm Watch, and then Ken will come back to you for another radar update. But Storm Watch shows us exactly the situation. What we have is the entire viewing area under a flash flood warning till 9 o'clock tonight. And all indications are that we have the potential for picking up some additional significant rainfall during the nighttime hours. That's the blue area on the map. That's the flash flood warning areas. Ken, back to you.
Also have some severe weather back into the western sections of Kentucky. I don't know if you noticed a little red blinking light out towards Paducah. That's Carlisle County. That is a tornado warning there. But closer to home, it is Breckenridge County that is under the severe thunderstorm warning until 8:15 this evening. Again, we're going to put this into motion. Here's a particular line that Reed has been talking about. It also stretches back into Hancock, parts of Ohio County. Going to be pushing through sections of central Hardin County here over the next half hour or so. Hardinsburg, you're going to be under the gun as it moves off towards the northeast. Clifton Mills, Hensley, Big Springs, Irvington. You're going to have to watch out for the potential for some severe thunderstorms within the next half hour's time. Now, as the storms track to the northeast, I don't want the folks in Meade, northern Hardin, or Harrison counties to relax, because that's in the general direction that this storm is moving, and it's possible that we're going to be putting out a few more warnings with this particular cell here over the next half hour to 45 minutes. The current warning, Breckenridge County until 8:15 this evening. Potential for additional warnings include Harrison, Meade, northern Hardin over the next half hour, 45 minutes. We'll keep you abreast of that situation. Again, this particular area of rain starting to lift out of the Louisville area. That's the good news. The bad news, this area is moving in, and with these thunderstorms, rainfall rates of a 1/2 to 1 inch potential exist. We'll continue to monitor that situation. Melissa, Gary?
This is a WHAS 11 Storm Team Special Report.
Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Ken Schultz. Severe weather simply will not go away. We have just issued a severe thunderstorm warning until 8:30 this evening for southern Harrison County of southern Indiana, and northern Hardin and eastern Meade counties of north central Kentucky. And that's where we left you just a few moments ago, tracking this particular cell through Breckenridge County. That was enough to put out a severe thunderstorm warning there until 8:15. It is now moving into Meade, southern Harrison, northern Hardin. So again, just on line, this particular cell is tracking to the east. Now, this is a radar indication of a line of severe thunderstorms. Again, we don't have any surface reports that I can see of right here, but I'll continue to read on. The line of storms is moving east at 35 miles per hour, and we'll pass near Garrett by 8:10 this evening, Fort Knox by 8:20. And again, I see no reports of any severe weather, actual sighting or spotting of severe weather with this particular line. This is a radar indication. And normally warnings come out, one or two, one variety or the other. That is either radar indication or it actually has occurred and we have reports of it. In this case, Radar indicates this is a line of severe thunderstorms, so southern Harrison County of Indiana, Meade County of Kentucky, northern and eastern, I should say eastern Meade County, this section right here, and the northern sections of Hardin County, a severe thunderstorm warning until 8:30 this evening as this line passes through. It's held together for the last hour or so. With that in mind, a little advance warning here. Folks in Jefferson, Bullitt counties, let's just be on the lookout for the potential for severe weather within the next half hour. Once again, southern Harrison County of Indiana, northern Hardin, eastern Meade counties of Kentucky, the severe thunderstorm warning until 8:30 this evening. This particular line will have the capability of not only producing torrential rain, which could again create some flooding, but also the winds up over 55 miles per hour and the possibility for some hail. We'll continue to watch the situation, and speaking of that, the flood watch continues overnight. The flood warnings in effect for the region continues until 9 o'clock this evening. We'll continue to monitor the situation. We'll keep you updated right here on the news channel. We'll now go back to regular programming.
This is a WHAS 11 Storm Team Special Report.
Good evening, everyone. Once again, we're going to bring you up to date with a line of intense thunderstorms putting down torrential rain once again in the Louisville area. First of all, a severe thunderstorm warning continues for southern Harrison County of Indiana, northern Hardin, eastern Meade counties of Kentucky. So these counties right here are still under a severe thunderstorm warning until 8:30 this evening. So that'll expire in about another 10 minutes. Now, we have flash flood warnings in effect, and there's a whole list of it. So just listen up here just a little bit. Clark County, Crawford, Floyd, Harrison, and Perry counties of southern Indiana, Breckinridge, Bullitt, Jefferson, Meade, and Oldham counties of Kentucky, as well as Hancock County of Kentucky. So we are talking again about Clark, Crawford County, Harrison, Floyd, Perry County. So all along the Ohio River, right from here, from Clark County on down, flash flood warning in effect until midnight Eastern Standard Time. For Kentucky, we're talking about Oldham County, Jefferson, Bullitt, Meade, and Breckinridge County. So these counties all under flash flood warnings again until midnight tonight. The reason for that is this line of thunderstorms now moving through very intense rain. Not a lot of wind, not a lot of hail or anything like that being reported, but tremendous amount of rainfall. Let's take a look at our viewer net location right here atop our studio building. At 6:30 this evening, we had 3¼ inches of rain recorded. In the last 2 hours, actually less than 2 hours, an hour and 50 minutes, we have picked up over an inch of rain, and most of that has come in the last half hour with this particular line of thunderstorms moving through. Let's take a look at Storm Watch and pick out all the watches and warnings that are currently out and in effect. Where you see the orange here, generally this is the area that's still under a severe thunderstorm warning. Most of the rest of the area under either flash flood warnings or flash flood watches on through midnight tonight. Where you see the flashing red areas over in western Kentucky out towards Paducah, tornado warnings are in effect there. Now we'll go back to NextRad radar and once again bring you up to date. This line of thunderstorms earlier, reason enough to have severe thunderstorm warnings issued, and severe thunderstorm warnings still in effect for Harrison, Meade, parts of Hardin counties for another 5 to 10 minutes. But more importantly now, putting down a tremendous amount of rain in a short period of time. Clark, Crawford, Floyd, Harrison, and Perry counties of Indiana, Breckinridge, Bullitt, Jefferson, Meade, Oldham, and Hancock counties of Kentucky under flash flood warnings until midnight tonight. This particular line of storms capable of producing 1 to 1½ inches of rain in an hour's time. So this is going to be moving to the northeast and affecting the entire metro area for at least the next 1 to 2 hours. We'll continue to monitor the situation, keep you up to date. Now let's go back to regular programming.